appreciate though my beauties. These are to alocasia, and this one was so little when I bought it, and now it's like so many leaves, which is very rare because usually a leaf would die for another one to be born, and instead somehow they kept all their leaves. Some leaves will die eventually, but it keeps growing and growing, and it's just amazing. So yeah, time for a shower and then breakfast, because I woke up thinking I want breakfast and now it's an hour later, and like, you know, self-discipline. I worked out before and now I can eat breakfast. Usually when I have a shower I always listen to an audiobook, and this is my current audiobook that I'm listening to. I'm just an hour in. Love the cover so much, and so far so good. We will see.
Husband peeled it back. She'd be a new woman.
So I'm doing a bit of editing, and it's a proper phase that I want to stop on, of course, and for my March wrap up. But something very exciting just came. So Fairyloot has done a adult book subscription. It doesn't come with any objects, it just, or any objects or like fan art or stuff like that. It just comes with a special edition of an adult new release book, and I think the price for England is £23. And can we appreciate this box? It looks beautiful. But here is what it looks like. Here is the theme of the month. And let's see, paper. Let's see the color of the pages. I think it's black. Of course it's black. Like, okay, this is not too big of a book. Let me see. Oh, I'm in love. It's the Atlas 6. I heard so many people reviewing these, and I am so happy to have these, because I think I'm gonna read these this month, because people loved it, and I think I should definitely read it. why not? You know, it's not like I've got 16 books on my TBR. I think this is like a competition for entering something, and of those 6, only 5 can enter, so 1 will be eliminated. And I don't know if it's part of a series or whatever, but I'm excited to start this. I don't know if I want to start it today. I might just go for it, because I'm having a bit of shitty time with 2 of the books that I'm reading. So I don't know, I'm excited about this.
A few moments later.
Just having leftovers, I've added a bit of fresh tomatoes and a bit of basil. That my huge basil that smells delicious. And then continue on with watching Attack on Titans. Hi guys, sorry, I'm just checking now. Today, apart from this morning that I did my workout, has been a bit of a rough day in the sense that I had this headache since I woke up, and has been just tormenting me. I didn't sleep well, also slept very like just 5 hours max, and I'm someone who needs 7 to 8 hours sleep to be a functional human being, so I've been pretty off. So I did finish to edit my March wrap-up. I also spent the rest of the afternoon basically just reading, as you could have seen. I am like 70 pages in the Atlas 6, so far loving it. I think the writing is stellar, and it's, you know, the story is fascinating, but the writing is absolutely what I needed, because, you know, as you know, I was reading Gothicana where the writing is absolutely shit, and I was like, this is how you make dialogues between characters, this is how you create characters that got layers. And I feel so refreshing to have characters that are so well portrayed, so unique, and then they can talk with each other, and then they make sense. Whether it's just I needed that. So I spent the afternoon just mostly reading that. I just read 1 chapter from these, and I kind of paused my reading of Gothicana and The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I will keep going there, but what I found is that reading these, because of the writing, that it requires a bit more attention because it's so good. I decided not to read 1 chapter, because I think if I immerse myself in this story, I kind of want to stay in the story longer. So the plan now is I'm going to rewatch my March wrap-up so I can check the editing while it uploads as well, and then I'm gonna probably put on a pizza for tonight and keep watching a bit of Attack on Titan while I eat the pizza. I know you're supposed to also cut through the cross, but this little bitch, there's no way can conquer the cross, so I'm just gonna tear it apart, okay? So this is dinner, and I'm gonna put a movie on. I'm just having some raspberries and one of those from yesterday. I didn't feel like drinking anything, so usually I would drink milk in the morning, like almond milk, but I don't want this morning, I don't know why. Apologies because of the background noise. It's so windy outside, and when it's windy here, it means that it's like if you go out, you might fly away potentially, depending on your weight. So yeah, I really honestly dislike English weather. When it's sunny, it's absolutely stunning, but it's so rarely just sunny without bloody wind to ruin it, or like, well, grey sky or rain like yesterday. I'll just have some breakfast and then I'm just gonna read. I feel like I didn't read much in the last 2 days. Like my goal for this week was mostly reading, and I've done mostly editing on the computer. So I wanna read. So I'll catch up with some breakfast, watch a YouTube video in the meantime, and I'll see you later. While that cooks, I'm gonna pull the mat down and change their water. I know the light is horrible. Again, it's England, so although we have like a house is pretty, like there is light pretty much in every room. And I appreciate that I got this Comic Con, London Comic Con in, well, before the pandemic, so 2019 I think. Love it so much. So I'm gonna change that water and then I'm gonna check the distiller and what happened with that. And those are Arwen's made. That's Fitz for you guys. I called him Fitz. She doesn't know that. She made them last year. Nursery. This is Fitz, guys. Let me see. Hi, Fitz. That's my favorite thing ever.
to those who question why I'm putting flowers there, where basically it's very high and people cannot really see them if you want, unless they are coming down the stairs, is first of all, it's COVID time, so barely no one is coming over, and we do go back and forth from the stairs a lot, so we do see them, if it makes sense. They also have a very nice smell when you come inside, but also because downstairs we are gonna go with dark color scheme. So we moved in this house a year and a half ago, and the majority of stuff we still have to do, basically. So we're gonna do like 2 walls with split face tiles in June, and they're all, you know, now you see it's all white and messy, but we want to put some wallpaper on and make it very dark. So it's a very much a work in progress. But that vase I got from Next, I believe, and that vase is very white, and technically speaking upstairs, like, so the middle floor, it's, you know, the one that we kept on the white color scheme if you want, and it could have gone up, but I don't have a specific place for it as of now. So I was just looking for a place where to put flowers, because if you put flowers in the sun, they will actually last very few days. Rather, those you just saw, they are a week old and they still look good because they're in a very dark space where it's actually not very warm. So I've tried before to put them near the window and they were just expiring very, very soon. And I've read online that that's what happens when you put flowers in the sun. So the only place where currently upstairs I could put that, it's under the sun. So I just found that place. I think it does look nice when you come up. I'll show you what it looks like from the stairs, and for now that's how we go.
Like, ignore the chair, because I had to bring a chair down so I could do it, but that's what it looks like when you come downstairs. And again, this is all a work in progress. It's not gonna be like this in a few months time. We want to finish the kitchen living room area before we move down to the hall. This is just momentarily, but you know, if you get down, that's the main door. And then, you know, it looks, this one I'm gonna buy, like, when we have all the hall done and proper, I'm gonna probably buy like a nice bowl for the keys and everything. Like, I'm gonna sort something out. But also, for now, and again the light is very shitty, apologies, it's just London. Just for now it looks okay like that. I think, you know, the white base with the fact that it's all white just looks okay. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. I wanted to try this new subscription box since we had HelloFresh. They promoted these All Plans, which is a vegan subscription box where you can get up to 6 meals, I think. I don't know, it's been a few months now since I had them in my freezer. But basically, you know, once a week, every 2 weeks, every month, or 6 weeks. Whatever you want to do, you can even do more than 6 weeks. You receive these frozen meals, they are all vegan, and you can choose, I think, how many portions you get. So I think this is double portion, and of course I'm not going to eat all of that. But it's easy because later you just have to pop them in the freezer. I love HelloFresh, but you have to cook them. While here, you can just literally pop it in the microwave or the oven and you get a full meal. This is my first one that I'm gonna try, so I'm not sponsored whatsoever. I just generally want to see how it is because sometimes I get lazy and I don't want to cook. To be honest, I prefer my pesto pasta to have less things inside, so this is a bit overfull for my personal taste, but I'm gonna eat these while watching, guess what, Attack on Titans, and then review it. I'm gonna probably eat half if I can and keep the rest for another day. So let's scoop that in a bowl. Is this still cold? Yes, this is still cold. So actually I need to then do this and pop this in the microwave. Okay, so I cooked that at the time they said I should have cooked them and for how long they said, and it's very watery. So not sure how I feel about that. Also, I'm Italian, so pasta cooked like this, I'm a bit hesitant, but I want to give it a fair, like, sure, let's see. I'm gonna just warm this up in the microwave. Okay, now it's piping hot, so let's go and see how this is. It looks like it's very soupy, but you know, looks might be deceiving.
A few moments later.
Mission aborted. I just went down and made myself a piadina, just spinach and cheese inside. I gave up on that pasta and I should have known better. However, before I'll give my final judgment on that, I have to say that two things. First of all, I might just have got, you know, a recipe that I don't like, so I'm still gonna try the other meals that I had. And second thing I got wrong is that I put the pasta out and then I did a few stuff and then I wait until the oven was to the right temperature, so it kind of stayed out, and probably the ice, because it's frozen, so the ice kind of melted and created more soup than it was meant to be. So next time I'm gonna try and leave it in the freezer until the last second and see if that changes or helps with the soupy thing going on, because that was a weird pesto soup. Whether I also think that if I put the pasta aside, like they, you know, if they just gave you the sauce and not the pasta, and the pasta you had to cook it yourself, it could have been a bit better. But I tasted the vegetables as well and they were absolutely tasteless. COVID doesn't help, so my taste is not, so if something is very mild tasted, I won't taste it. Basically, I'm still to a point where I'm still recovering my taste after having COVID. But no, they were just it was bad. I couldn't put myself through that. So here is my lunch. Okay, I'm taking a break. This afternoon I've been just working at something I wrote, but I wanted to take a break from the screen and I have to fix this. So this is actually a Princess Mononoke beautiful Canva. Well, it's supposed to be a Canva print that I gifted Nico for Valentine's Day, and we thought it was coming on a canvas. It doesn't, clearly, and we thought, okay, how are we gonna fix it, because it's gonna get ruined. And after weeks of having these lingering around, we decided to buy a frame and just put in a frame rather than try and put on a canvas, because we had no idea how to do it or where to go. And yes, so I'm gonna try and put this inside there. That's my mission for now. Okay, so the plan is to just stay in the guest bedroom, which is like kind of my reading bedroom, because this is gonna turn into like kind of a sofa. It is just like a bed, but it's a IKEA one that you can make into a sofa. So it is, with time we're gonna buy like big pillows and make this in a proper sofa, so I can come in here and read. In the afternoon especially, it's very like it's like it's the smallest room in the house, and you know, if we have people over, they sleep in here, but I use it like to read. I think in the studio it's a bit uncomfortable reading on like the chair, and like also, well, my partner is a gamer, so it's very noisy usually in the studio, so I like to just have this room where to read. And the plan is I'm probably gonna do like I did this morning, half an hour, and I'm also gonna have I'm gonna probably finish these before I read anything else. So far I'm enjoying it, so I might just finish these first. And I don't know, maybe try a chapter of Skip Bit. It's cute, but it's not my thing, I think. So I'm gonna power through these just because again I bought it, so I feel a bit like guilty giving it up. So I'm gonna try and get it to the end and then decide if I want to continue on or if I'm selling these. And yes, that's my cart. I think it's too early now for the candle because it's pretty hot outside actually. So I'll wait a tiny bit to switch on the candle. So since my Alexa is anarchic and didn't put out the timer as I told her to do, I just gonna eye the thing in the oven and decide if they're ready or not, basically. In the meantime, I'm gonna put some soy on the rice that I just warmed up in the microwave. And then I'm gonna put in the veggies. And then I'm gonna decide that the thing in the oven are ready. Cutting of these. And of course it comes down. Don't know what to do with myself, clearly. And then the chips we are gonna put. We're gonna fit in here. No. We shall see. Ouch. Shouldn't do this with my bare hands. This was not a good idea. But I don't have many of those, so just gonna go with the flow. And here we go. Good morning. Sorry, I checked in quite late today. I just had a shower because tomorrow I'm going out with my book club, so I just want to be decent as I had been having like a whole week at home. Doing basically nothing, if not just being lazy and eating too much. I got changed in another loungewear also because yesterday when I was drinking my usual smoothie at the end of the day, it went everywhere. I don't know how that happened. I was just distracted. So yeah, basically I got all dirty. So yeah, basically I needed also to do an outfit change. And I've bought these on H&M, I believe. Yes, it was H&M, and it was kind of recent purchase. So I bought these loungewear and I really love it. It's very stretchy, comfortable, and at the same time it's warm but not too much because it's England, so it's cold in the outside, but in the house it's quite warm as we have floor heating, so it stays pretty much on the 21 degrees in the house. And then I bought another one which is now currently in the wash, but that one is a bit more thick, it's a bit more wintry, and hopefully next week should be like good weather. So I don't know, because I get dirty all the time by cooking and doing stuff in the house, so I don't know how many days I'll be able to keep this on. But so far I love H&M because I'm very tiny. I've really struggled to find clothes that fit. So even the one I had before, like it wasn't supposed to get so higher, and then because I'm just so tiny, and then although it's like the smallest size I have, it would still just get here, which is not supposed to do. But I love that one as well. It's a bit more floating and large, but it kind of goes on the floor, the end part, like it just stays on the floor. And I don't have enough legs basically for that not to get on the floor basically, but this one just gets perfectly to my ankles. So, and it's like a good, like it should be like maybe a bit lower for like other people, but it's okay. It's like in my midriff, so that's okay. And yeah, the plan now is it's already 12. I woke up a bit later and did my workout, and then had a shower and just wash my hair, and that takes a while. So what I'm gonna do is probably I'm gonna go down, do a laundry, and then read an hour. and then have lunch while I watch something. And during this hour I'll try my best to finish this one, because I think I got like 80 pages left and it's a quick read, and I want at least to finish one book in this vlog, so I'm gonna try and finish these today. If you are in England, I love these, like the smell of these. This is like eco version of fabric softener, and the smell, guys, like when I get inside the house, because usually I would put the laundry to dry outside in the garden, but now, you know, it's winter and it's England and it's been snowing, so the only place where I can hang it at the moment is in the main hall. And every time I get in the house, like even from upstairs, when I wash the clothes and I use this eco fabric softener, they smell so good. Like you enter and the fragrance that you have in the house is just amazing. Like usually we would put like, you know, air freshener and stuff to make the house smell good, but since I've been hanging the laundry in the hall with these, I don't need to. Okay, so I finished these and it's now time for me to eat up some lunch. I am gonna give you thoughts and feelings about these in my wrap-up at the end of the month. I mentioned before, but one last time, appreciating these and papers and these. I really liked the way this was done. Literally all I'm doing is heating this up, putting this in a bowl, and easy peasy for today. Okay, so it's now 5 p.m. and my plan is I'm just gonna have a snack. I'm just gonna have hot chocolate and one of these that I did the other day, because I need to use them before they get to waste. And you might have noticed that I often drink hot chocolate. However, it has to be said that it's not really hot chocolate. It's basically mostly milk, almond milk, with a tiny bit of honey and just like half a spoon of raw cocoa powder. So it's mostly milk, not full of sugar. It's like literally a fifth, not even that, of the usual portion that you would put of cacao in the milk to make a proper. So it's like milk with a bit of chocolate inside, if it makes sense. It gives me that kind of sweet thing that I crave, but at the same time it's not too rich in sugar, if it makes sense. So I'm just gonna watch a booktube video while I eat these, and then the rest of the plan is I'm gonna try and read a bit more. I finished the book that was a success, at least one book in 1 week, but I like to make some progress in the other books as well. I did work a bit on my writing early in the day, and I just got a bit of a headache. And I just wanted to have a relax now, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner or whether, but I'm gonna check in back later. Okay, I have come down to the guest bedroom and I'm gonna read, but before I start reading, I want to read a bit of Bee's Big Boy, Berserk Volume 3. I am continuing on with my read along of these, and every month I plan to read one. Let me see if this is something you can see. Here's the art. We are, since Volume 2, the deluxe edition, we've been looking at Guts' kind of her origin story, like when he was a child, and you know how he came to be Guts, the Guts we know from the first volume. So yeah, I want to continue on. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I just love the way his room looks in the afternoon when the light comes in. I'm up to. I'm having some dinner. I don't feel like cooking much at all tonight, which is weird considering the vibe of the week where I cooked a lot. But my plan is I am just doing a bit of short pasta, and I cook that with vegetable stock. But then I'm gonna mix like 3 cheeses inside, so it's just like short pasta, kind of not mac and cheese because I have no idea how to do that and I've not looked online. So I'm just basically, when that's ready, I'll just put 3 types of cheeses inside, which are gonna be sliced cheese, tomato cheddar, and this dairy-free spreadable that I'm also gonna eat with a bit of warm bread on the side. And sorry, this is getting ready for later. And my grandma always told me when I was living back in Italy that I opened things as men would do, and I was kind of questioning that a lot, but to be fair, now that I'm a bit more mature, I kind of see her point. So yeah, let's not weather, let's prepare the bread. I think I'm gonna eat this while I wait because it's hot. I was doing some editing. What I'm gonna do actually, I'm not continuing with Attack on Titan just for now. I feel like I want a bit more lightheartedness today. It's too much excitement for me in one day, too many episodes, and I am just, I am getting old, I'm not a young girl anymore, so I need to take a break and just continue rewatching Big Bang Theory, which is like nothing topples Big Bang Theory, I'm sorry, like nothing. So I went back to season 1 and just binge watching again and again and again forever. Yeah. Let's see how this mess is. These taste good. Simple. It's so good. Okay, so I'm actually about to wash my face, do my skincare routine and put on a mask. I do masks, like facial masks, 3 times a week on average, just because they're very expensive, and although the nutrition that they give you to your skin is very good, my skin in general, it's okay, and so I think like if I do a mask 3 times a week, it's okay. I don't need a mask every day personally. I don't have like very dry skin. My skin is more on the oily side anyway, so I like to keep it hydrated, but I'm not too strict with how many masks I do. Like 3 is the average usually. So yeah, let's put the mask on. And now shoot. And today I just randomly picked this one that I've been using. I need to buy more, by the way, now that I think about that. And yeah, honey today. This is absolutely horrible. I look very scary. I like to put this on and then go there in the studio at night very silently and scare the living shit out of Nico. I got him all the time. I just looked in there and I scared myself to death. So time to remove it. I'm just watching this for tonight. Queendom. It's the second episode, was just subtitles were added, so I'm just gonna watch these and then go to bed, and see you tomorrow, guys. Good Good morning everyone. So today I am in a bit of a rush because I have to go in central London and meet my book club members. So I'm gonna do, while I apply makeup on my otherwise very pale and sick looking face, I water my plants, usually because they are so many. I just bought these plastic box, huge plastic box, so I would go room by room, stick a finger in the soil, see which ones they need water, and then just plop them in and give them water, which saves me time rather than, as I did before, bringing each one in the bathtub or shower, and it was just very time consuming. So I'm doing these while I apply makeup, and yeah, I'm just going back and forth for now because I need to get out in max 45 minutes, but yeah, more likely I won't be. I'll be late, whatever. Okay, makeup done. I am now gonna attempt to make my hair a bit less lifeless than they usually are. In the meantime, while these heats up, but scared me. Okay, and while this heats up, I'm gonna put away the plants that I had in my bedroom. They need to be back. So I gave water to all of these. My beautiful peace lily that has told me, oh no, she's not gonna make any more flowers. Once I bought her with flowers a year ago, and they were like, no, she's not gonna make any more flowers. Well, bitch, what is this then? And these. So yeah, very proud of it. And yeah, I didn't give them to Vellum all, so those ones were already okay. I need to put them back quickly because guess what, I am late. Okay, hair done. I have to choose now a pin. I love pins to put on today. I don't know. Listen, I do love this one. Like, this one must be one of my favorites. Perfect. We are ready to go. And I'm not gonna take my camera because there is no more SD space in it, so I'm gonna film a bit on my phone if I can, because we are going in a bookshop, like one of the biggest bookshops that I know of is in Piccadilly Circus in London. I love it. It's like 5 floors of books, and yeah, I'll show you around there if I can, if I have time, because again I'm running late. And if you're wondering if I'm done with my plants, no, absolutely. I've got another floor of plants to do. This is just my windowsill in the bedroom, and I will need to do the whole downstairs floor, like the middle floor, with my plants when I come back today. I am back home. I had an amazing day. I didn't feel much though, sorry. And especially when it's like very busy in Piccadilly Circus, like I don't want to be around with camera or phone. It's just not the best secure thing you can do. And also, like, I'm tiny, so people just, you know, everybody pretty much is higher than me, and I just have to kind of go through people, so it would just be a mess. And also, yeah, I didn't want to film the other girls in the book club just in case they don't agree on being filmed, basically. But I did purchase something, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you in a second what I purchased at Waterstone. I'll put them also in a proper order with giving you synopsis on, but I don't have time now and I don't have space in the camera, so I'm just gonna show you them. So I picked up 6 Crimson Cranes. Sorry, the light is not the best. Because of the cover also. I picked up then 3 horrors, which one is these, Tell Me I'm Worthless, Pretty New Release, The Book of Accidents, and then I picked up The Cabinet at the End of the World, and finally I picked up a manga, graphic novel, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of art.
So yeah, I'll be featuring my haul as well. But I want to show you that I'm gonna have a snack now, just read for the rest of the evening. I picked up some noodles from Walk to Walk when I was there, my favorite noodles ever. So I'm gonna heat them up for dinner while I watch a movie or something. But yeah, the plan for now is just reading until it's dinner time. So here's my snack. This exploded in the microwave, but whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy that and keep on reading. Okay guys, I'm checking in now because it's Saturday evening and it's like 9:30 now. When I came back and I said, you know, I was gonna read something, so I did read. I finished reading this one and it didn't get any better, but I had like 130 pages left and I was like, I'm honestly not enjoying myself a lot, and I think that's also why I read a bit less, because I was reading these this week than I was planning to, and I was not looking forward to read these. So I decided to just, you know, let's rush through these, read it, finish, because at that point there was no sense in me DNFing it. So I spent an hour and a half finishing these, and I am gonna do like a Goodreads review and talking a bit more details in my wrap up at the end of the month when the anger has boiled down. And the only thing I want to say is that I'm not only like angry, but I'm also kind of disgusted. This is a very high rating on Goodreads. It's like, and 7,000 people at least rated it, and it's all very high. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, not only this is written as shit, but also like he depicts a very problematic and emotionally violent relationship where the guy is such a dick, manipulative dick, and he is someone who's honestly like, it's an abuser. What he says to her, it's so fucking problematic. I'm angry that this book is a thing. So now I'm gonna watch probably one episode of Attack on Titan and then do a bit of journaling for the rest of the evening, and then maybe I'll get some reading done, so I probably won't be checking in anymore. And I'm gonna finish this vlog tonight. Tomorrow I have Krav Maga. I do Krav Maga privately, so like once a month. A friend of mine who's a teacher, Krav Maga, comes to my house and we do Krav Maga for an hour and a half. And then I will have to just tidy up a bit. Nico is coming back tomorrow. And then we work, both of us, on Monday. Thank you so much though for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed these or not, because if you hated, I will never do one of these again. I want to just specify that this is not my life, in the sense that my hobbies and things I do when I relax are pretty much these. However, I have like 9-to-5 job and we have a child as well, so the time that I spend just enjoying and doing what I love doing in terms of journaling, reading or whatever is very limited during the week, and I also get very stressed some days. So yeah, this is not my normal relaxed week. It's a staycation, if it makes sense. But I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of time to actually relax and watch a lot of stuff, because I rarely watch stuff usually, unless it's like a weekend night, because I tend to prioritize reading, having like so little time to just do what I love doing in terms of hobbies. It's been very nice though, trying this out, see how the camera works. And I'm gonna say bye now, but you're gonna have probably another 30 seconds or something of footage to go through. Thank you guys for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!